All right, everybody, welcome back. Today, I actually wanted to come take a look at a few items. We'll focus on one camper particularly, but in the midst of going through my inventory yesterday, I found not one, not two, but three 2025 Jaycos, and they're all used. They're marked as used, they're priced as used, I don't know, but they're new. So, has to be some kind of transfer of inventory thing or some kind of background knowledge that I have to figure out as far as the industry goes. However, I'm super excited to have some 2025s marked at used. Today I'm going to be focusing on this one in particular because I'm very interested in the floor plan, and I had a real nice couple take a look at it yesterday. I'm actually going to take another personal video for them after this one. I'm going to have to figure out this pass-through storage though. It kind of had some freezing rain last night, and I know this Jayco is real big on, if you look at the key here, it's a DB. It's like a deadbolt or Bauer key, we call them. So I've got the master key here for it, but boy, this lock is just not turning today. Or maybe it's got some ice wedged in there. Let's see, come on. Yeah, these keys are hard to get if I break it, so I'm not gonna force it. Looks like we got a frozen lock here, but that's not gonna stop me. I really wanna go through the camper. Don't like the look of that. Someone should quickly put a lid on there, but this camper is really unique. It does have the powered jack on there, it looks like. I do see the corrugated aluminum siding. It does look like it is truly layered as well. A few pieces on here. I see the diamond plating up front, the pass-through as well. Let's see if this guy, I'm pretty sure it's going to be frozen all the same. For those who live in the Midwest, we kind of know what this feeling is here. There we go. Let's see if we can get her open. Oh, I got a little wiggle room. Come on. There we go. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Thought I was going to break my key. Well, here we go. This is the pass-through storage. Super clean. There's the top to the battery case. Oh my goodness. All right. So then looks like it's got wood framing here. I'm really liking this material. I know Jayco uses pretty good foam blocks in their flooring. This model here, yeah, it's an 1124 chassis, so it's a 2025 model. Looks like we have some weights here. The cargo shouldn't exceed 1,100 pounds. What I find interesting here, check this out, when you're actually going over the weight of a camper, if you're looking at this yellow sticker, whether it's in the door or on the side, I learned this not too long ago. If you really read it, it actually says the weight of this vehicle trailer as completed at the factory with full propane cylinders. All right, my camera cut off there, so I'm going to go right back into it. So when you're looking at the sticker here, it's, when it talks about the weight of the trailer complete at the factory with propane cylinders, then it says, and full generator fuel, if applicable, is 4050. So from what I'm understanding is they're saying that this unit with a generator is 4,050 pounds, like a full generator. A full generator weighs like what, 300-400 pounds depending on which one you have. So I'm guessing, or not guessing, from what I hear is we actually take this weight and you subtract another like at least 300 pounds. That's going to be the true weight because there's no generator on here. So what I'm going to do when I get back to my desk is pull up on our website and see what the dry weight on the website says. But yeah, that's just a nice little piece of knowledge. Going along the side here though, well, we're not going to deal with that. That's a little extra pass-through storage you're going to get all under your dinette. We'll take a nice look at there. You've got the slide. It's not a cable slide system, so it's got these nice H-frames here. These are pretty good high-end. They're upgraded. And look at this. Slide toppers already equipped on these 2025 models. It's usually like a $2,200 upgrade. So I'm really enjoying the slide topper, and they're white. They're kind of matching the theme of it. So your dump tank. We've got some stabilizers, 4-inch bumper. Looks like it already has a backup camera, which is real cool. You don't even have to buy one of those. So this one's got a backup camera. What is this guy? Your water flush tank. Okay, that's interesting. And you've got a Lippert mount for a ladder. One thing I learned coming into the RV industry is that new RVs do not come, well, unless they already have the ladder attached, they don't come with a ladder or dump tank hose. So that's always something to kind of take into consideration when buying a brand new RV. Looks like we have the on-demand hot water heater. I'm able to tell that right away just by the circle vent. Like 90% of the hot water heaters, if they've got that circle vent, it's going to be an on-demand. However, some new models coming out, some Catalinas and some Alliances that are now kind of doing a square vent, which is throwing me off a little bit. But this is going to be your on-demand hot water heater. Some extra storage here, so looks like we've got pass-through storage under the dinette, and a little storage under this side, which curious to see what that is from the inside of the floor plan. And here's the same manufacturer sticker, still says the same thing. And let's take a tour of the inside. All right, so I do see some outside speakers. The model's 197 MB, and check this out. I love this camper for the fact that it's not only a Murphy bed, but it's a double wide bunkhouse. You actually can sleep full adults on the top and bottom. The bottom bunk does fold up here if you need a little extra storage, maybe if you're bringing some bikes along with you with the kiddos. It's a pet-friendly unit. A lot of people use that. Pets for the bottom bunk, storage for the top. This being a brand new 2025, there's absolutely nothing wrong with there, but on all used units, buyer's guides are in there. So couple of the differences besides this and like a Forest River Wolf Pup, I am seeing, for example, the air conditioner is side mounted instead of having it in the roof. So that actually makes it the clearance a little bit more lower on here because you don't have that big air conditioner on top. Then we have the Murphy bed. It looks like this bad boy is wired for solar. So if you put solar on here, this is where your solar controller panel would go. That's where all the wiring is for it. We've got our Murphy bed system. Let's take a look at how that looks. Looks like got theater seating as well. As soon as you fold that down, magically in the industry it becomes theater seating. Otherwise, fold it up, you've got a nice couch. It is a jackknife sofa with some storage under here. It's pretty nice, and I do like the drawers. They're not wood on wood. They actually have metal rails on here. Real smooth. Let's see, jackknife this down. Boom, nice little nap area. Murphy bed systems, the reason I love them is you get to open up the camper this way, as opposed to, you do have a nice slide that makes this living area feel really big, but the Murphy bed, you can open up a whole nother way. So let's go ahead and pull the bed down to see how this works. Well, that latch was already out. There we go. That folds down. I'm curious to see how this mattress folds. Some of them usually have different fold points in them. There we go. This one's actually pretty cool. It's a little bit firm, but it's a real nice mattress. It's super thick. It's better than the normal half-size ones you get on some RVs. I see they got a shelf back there for some storage, maybe blankets and things. And actually, a lot of people ask me, well, I see folding it up, but does it fit my blankets and everything back there? I mean, it sure does. If you actually take a look, there's like a 2.5, 3 foot gap there, and this just folds up right flush to that gap. So you essentially, all your blankets and stuff, I mean, are really nice. They go right back there. I don't know why this one's not working. Come on. Oh boy. All right, so you get, if you have a fitted sheet, I mean, that'll stay on here. And all your blanket and stuff fit back there perfectly. I am tracking snow in here. We're gonna have to do a nice cleanup when we're done. All right, and then we'll go through the rest of the camper here real quick for you guys. So we have a dinette, but this dinette is the entire slide. That table's going to come down and form almost a queen size bed. I mean, this is going to be, let's see, it's probably going to be the back cushions or side cushions. Let's figure this out here. Looks like it's going to be these ones. Usually cushions kind of fit to match the table. Kind of cover that up. There you go. And then that drops down and it forms a real nice sleeping area. I don't think these are the right cushions though. It's got to be maybe the back. But yeah, they fold around. Oh, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I'm super curious. Let's see. There's like a video game puzzle. Oh, that one's long enough. Is it going to be just these two long ones? I mean, that would make more sense. And then what does that leave you with this? I guess. Let me know if I'm doing this right, but usually I think these two small cushions are throwing me off here. It's usually all same size cut of cushions, but it is real nice because the highlight of this camper is the dinette is it's long. I mean, it's about 6 feet long. You can definitely lay an adult on here. They can sleep comfortably, maybe an older teenager, and I'm struggling with this puzzle. Here we go. Nope, still not it. Oh. Well, this has gone from a camper review to a puzzle. There we go. Ta-da! All right, so the dinette, takes up the entire slide. It's a long dinette. You don't get that in many RVs. Going in around the rest of it, this is where you're going to mount your TV. You've got your TV hookups here. I do see we've got a nice 12-volt refrigerator. There's a freezer. Old keys in the fridge. Microwave. Perfect. Looks like a 2-burner stovetop. It's a little bit of a different style than you see in some RVs. Extra storage. There's your heater. I'm just trying to figure this bad boy out. This doesn't fold up at all, but it's a nice top bunk. Double wide for everyone. Got windows in the back, outlets in each bunk area, independent lights. This is the bathroom. So in the bathroom, you've got pretty decent storage. I mean, this is a pretty good storage under the sink, and then you've got a few cubby holes. And the reason that you don't have, I guess, the greatest storage in here is because of the size of the shower. I mean, most showers, I feel, are at least another foot or so shorter. I usually can't stand when the shower curtains stop like halfway up, like the water isn't going to shoot over it. So this shower curtain coming up here is nice. I'm about 5'10". I got good 4 inches in this bump out here. Upgraded shower head. We've got the toilet sink. Let's take the old toilet test. Oh, I got to tie my shoe as well. Okay, so for me, this passes the toilet test because you get an extra little bump out here. I think this was well thought through. Usually there might be someone trying to put a little cabinet or some storage there, and you're forced to have your knees hit. So I think this little gap is intentional. You've got room for your feet here. You've got plastic shower. It's a nice upgraded shower head. On-demand hot water heater. So this is where you're going to come in and turn it on and set the temperature for your water and kind of keep that going. So I've got to clean some of the snow out of here, but this is 2025 that is somehow used, and it is a Murphy bed with double wide bunks and a large dinette. Floor plan's great. I love it. Let me know what you guys think, if I maybe had missed something, or if there's something on here. Maybe if you know the way to solve this dinette puzzle for the bed. But I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you again.